right, this week we are going to play the ever popular Mappy. Actually, it's not very popular. I had never heard of it until I started playing around with MAME. Came out in '83. Same hardware as Super Pac-Man. Mappy is the police mouse who's got to attack the cats who have stolen a bunch of stuff. All kinds of crap. So let's drop a quarter in and see what happens. And I can guarantee it ain't going to be good. Okay, your goal is to sit there and pick up all these items that the cats have stolen. You don't really have any actual power-ups in this game other than the fact you can open and close these doors which knock the cats out. Flashing doors will send like a little shockwave through. As you see, there goes a cat all the way in the middle of nowhere. You can open the doors one way only. You can also close them, so you can kind of use them again. But the object of the game is pretty simple. You're really just trying to pick up all this garbage that they have stolen, supposedly like the Mona Lisa. But what I don't get is this cat has this mouse has absolutely no power. See, watch it. What happens here? Yeah, see, I get trapped. The cats touch me, and down I go. I have no powers other than to run. So I guess that's a typical cat and mouse game right there. If you notice the little things I hop off of, they change colors, and there I got hit again, and down I go. They change colors every time you hit it. They'll turn back to green, but like if they eventually turn to red, it'll break, and guess what you can't do anymore? You can't jump on that platform. So let's see what we can do here. Yep, too late. And he got me. Okay, so that's a short episode of Heatsinks Arcade. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to put another quarter in and try it again. This is a known bug defect in the game right here, is that when it goes to the game over screen, any position the cats were in when you died, they stay there, and they keep acting as if they're supposed to be there. So, okay, let's try this again. He looks puzzled, so let's start picking all this crap up. This really was not a very popular game in the U.S. This was manufactured in the U.S. by Bally Midway for Namco. Like I said, I had never played this game prior to MAME. I'd never even heard of it. So, but the hardware that Mappy was built off of is actually its own class of hardware. Whoops, that wasn't probably too smart. And several games were built off, including Super Pac-Man, Big Duck 2, Xenius, etc., etc. And yeah, the big part of this game is just trying to avoid these things. And you've got to actually think pretty fast, which, you know, is kind of annoying for an 8-bit game, really. And there we go. So we will actually advance to the next level. I'm hoping I can get y'all to see a bonus level if that happens. Okay, but if you notice as you go on, the boards start changing, the placement of things change, it starts getting a little harder. And see, the cat right at the edge, he got me. So, I mean, you have to be off that platform when he strikes, so, or when they jump. So, okay, I'm going to use one of my things. It's actually got a pretty wide area when you use the flashing doors to catch them. Goro, the big fat cat, who I believe was also the name of a character in Mortal Kombat, the guy with like 4 arms. He'll do stuff like that, and you can go catch him and get extra points. Like I said, you can't kill these cats, but they can sure as hell kill you. So there we go. We're going to use that, send them off somewhere else. It gives me actually a good couple of minutes to be able to play catch up here. So, whoops. Woo, that was very close. See, I mean, you got to be at the edge of that platform or further. And there we go. There's our last item. And we got it. So now we get to go on to the bonus level where you're going to try to catch balloons before the music ends. You got about 30 seconds, give or take. But if you notice here, all these little platforms, they'll change color. And sometimes you are going to have to break them. Once they turn red, you hit it again, and down she goes. Really, you want to try to get as many of them as you can. But these don't turn back to green, so you only get so many, so many chances to get them. Whoops. Yeet you. There we go. Got another one. Yeah, we won't get a perfect score. I've never had any luck. I've tried to get a perfect score on this, but I have had very little luck. And of course, you get big points for the Goro balloon. That's what hurts me every time is that you're trying to get through some of these little areas like that. You just can't do it. And okay, there we go. Let's see how many balloons we got. We got 12 balloons at 200 points. Let's go for 2,400 points. No Goro balloon. We sure as hell didn't have a perfect game. So 2,400 points takes me up to 12,620 points. All right. Like I said, as the maps continue, you can't open the door but one way. So see, I'm stuck right there. So that's what starts making it more and more difficult. While the cats are flashing, you can walk through them. That's when you're pretty much invincible to their attacks. And there, see, I did it again. I thought I could open the door from the inside. I can't. No doorknob. So that cost me a life. All right, 14,170 right now. Let's see if we can try to pass this level. Okay, we got the boom box. Tell me that's not totally 80s. Let's get the safe. And whoa. Okay, now see, that's what's that's screwed up right there, because we all went up at the same time, disembarked at the same point, and I died. So there you go. There is the, I guess, popular Mappy. Wasn't popular in my world. Oh, we get to put our initials in. So let's go ahead and drop our initials in. At least I made it to round 4. Probably more than I could say for most people. And an E, and I could be a B, but I guess I'd better be a Ben. So, anyways, that's Mappy. Got more coming up for you in the real near future. And as always, thanks for watching.